Deputy Matthew King and Corporal Jordan Dries, while assigned to North Dakota's Northeast Region Unmanned Aircraft System Unit, were deployed to Morton County, North Dakota on October 25, 2016 to begin a week-long deployment of 12-hour shifts in support of the law enforcement response to the Dakota Access Pipeline protest. Assigned daily to a remote hillside west of the Missouri River, King and Dries endured austere conditions and below freezing temperatures while conducting multiple back-to-back UAS flights. On October 27th, over 250 law enforcement officers from dozens of agencies were assigned to evict a group of several thousand protesters from a trespass camp located on the pipeline right-of-way. The situation was extremely tense and confrontational. At points throughout the day, law enforcement personnel were subjected to verbal assaults, objects being thrown at them by hostile protesters, including burning logs, 4 Molotov cocktails, and gunfire. Deputy King and Corporal Dries flew the UAS assigned to them to provide real-time streaming video to the Tactical Operations Center, enabling commanders to make critical decisions that saved both protesters and officers' lives. Due to the severity of the situation and the need for air support, King and Dries worked a 19.5-hour shift, flying 16 flights, totaling over 7 hours of flight time. They frequently had to move to keep up with the law enforcement activity, and at one point used themselves as decoys to draw protesters away from an egress point to be used by other law enforcement officers. In addition to operating their UAS, King and Dries worked in coordination with manned aircraft from several agencies, assisting in the law enforcement response. By maintaining constant radio communication and visual contact with these aircraft, they were able to successfully carry out this extremely stressful and dangerous mission. The UAS team of King and Dries also recorded the events of the day, capturing iconic footage of a protester throwing a Molotov cocktail at law enforcement officers. This footage was later released to the media by the Morton County Sheriff's Office to demonstrate the violence that the protesters were capable of. In addition, footage of a protester firing 3 rounds from a revolver at deputies during her arrest for civil disorder was captured. According to an assistant U.S. attorney for North Dakota, the video was crucial in crafting a plea agreement with the defendant, as it was the only independent evidence that corroborated the arresting officer's accounts of the incident. The DAPL protest will be memorialized in North Dakota history books. Deputy King and Corporal Dries demonstrated exceptional ability and dedication in the performance of their duties during their deployment to this event. For their skillful use of an unmanned aircraft system that played an instrumental role in assuring the safety of both law enforcement officers and protesters, the Airborne Public Safety Foundation gratefully presents the 2018 UAS Award to Deputy Matthew King and Corporal Jordan Dries.